are in our second side story of the month. At the time of the recording, we are still actually really close to Valentine's Day. During release, don't worry about it. But be festive, be in the mood. Love, there is no day for love. In fact, love can be celebrated at all times. And to celebrate love, we are actually going to be playing Glitter Hearts for this fun little side story. Glitter Hearts is a 2d6 system where you get to play as an everyday identity. You'll have a mystical connection to your hero identity. You get to traverse, touching the hearts of villains, changing the world around you with the power of friendship, and true love conquering everything above all. This is a system for those who love the magical girl genre. This is a system that I truly do recommend. It is so nice, so good and heartwarming, and always leads to the funniest and weirdest uses of moves that I have seen. But of course, that might just be the people I play with, because I play with amazing, funny people who are endlessly creative with the ways that they like to stump you with questions. That being said, I'm going to go around table. We're going to introduce our cast so you can know who's going to be making me laugh, cry, and probably blush. Tiff, go ahead. You first, darling.
Hiya! My name is Tiff, or Metanoia, as you can find me on TikTok. I am going to be playing Zita Renard, who is going to be our fire baby for tonight. And I'm super excited to play. And one fun fact about me is that this is my 7th game, TTRPG, but my first one-shot. So I'm excited.
Slay! I have the privilege of saying that out of all those games, the majority of them have been under me. We wonk. I was gonna say Slinky, but Mick, take it away. Introduce yourself, please.
Hello, my name is Mick. Pronouns are they, them, and theirs. I go by radicalslinky on all social medias that I want you to find. And I will be playing Imogene Elliott, and she is the life connection. Yeah. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. Happy to have you. Sky, my darling angel, can you grace us with an introduction, please?
I shall. Hi, I'm Sky. You should know me because I live here. But if you don't, my name is Sky, she, they. You can find me everywhere at Sky Bunny TTP. I am obviously here on Untold Archives. I also have a bajillion other things I'm in that I can't think of right now because I'm so anxious. Because I'm a Glitter Hearts virgin and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine. I will be playing Rory, who is my she, they. Her superhero form is Idalia. She is a light domain. Not domain. Light, whatever this thing is.
A light power.
Take it from me. Take it from me.
I got
Connection.
you guys can find Sky on Untold Archives as well. And our darling Sky is not just an amazing player and first-time player of Glitter Hearts willing to try things new. Sky is also on Let's Play. So if you guys want to have the privilege of playing with Sky, I highly, highly recommend them. She is in fact wonderful, and every game I've ever played with Sky, I have loved. She is in fact worth paying for. That being said,
Out of context, that's wild.
out of context, that's what I meant with let's. You guys know what I mean. Wife,
It's fine.
you take it away before I keep tasting the taste of my boots in my mouth.
Hello there, everyone. I am Hades. Pronouns she, her. You should know who I am, as I am here all the time. Live here, pretty much. But if you want to find me in other places, if I ever get my act together and start posting regularly at other places, you can find me at Offadies. Today, I will be playing one Margot Jennings, who is your quintessential girl next door, who is here at this lovely college to reinvent herself and discover what being a real adult's like, instead of just being a silly girl in high school. Just, you know, she's so different, she's so quirky. With her dyed hair and surprisingly standard pronouns. Also, the Death Connection. That is a fun mouse tool that I'll surprise you, the audience, with later.
Amazing, wonderful, glorious. As for myself, I will be your game master, GM, God, however you choose to pray to me for mercy. I respond to any and everything except mean things on the internet. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Zuli. You should know me. I also live here on the Untold Archives page. I use any and all pronouns. The official one is for the bit. I will be voicing everyone and anyone from tree number 3 to donut number 2 to our mystical magical companion, who is a celestial bunny who Sky's character has taken as their own, despite it being for the entire team. Fun fact about me, you can find me on That Dear Faye on mostly TikTok and Instagram, or anywhere else I want you to find me. We're starting off on a wonderful Valentine's Day. The sky and the weather is beautiful. It is a mild tempered day, neither too cold nor too hot. There are millions and millions of couples in Townsville, in Indescript Town, USA, in Indescript state of this wonderful country. Don't worry about it. They are in a zip code near you. But as our camera zooms in, you do see one girl sitting alone at the bar. She has long black hair, sad blue eyes, and she is just looking at her phone, looking up at the door, looking at her phone, looking up at the door, and texting on, you know what, we're going to call it the Untold dating app so that we are not sued by any large companies. This purple dating app, it keeps showing that her messages are being read but not responded to. As she looks around at this bar, she finally gives up, a tear rolling down her cheek, and leaves the establishment. As she passes the restaurant next to the bar, she happens to look inside, looks down at her phone, sees the profile picture, and looks up to see that same man in the profile picture laughing and having a glass of wine with a different dark-haired brunette woman. She throws her phone down at the ground and runs away with her eyes glinting. We go away to a dark room where a computer watching the town's different centers lights up. You see a dark figure move their head to the side, reach to press a button and go, I think she'll do nicely. Why don't we give that broken heart something to break feathers? Press button. But we're gonna zoom back out and zoom back into our wonderful heroes. Let us zoom in to Margot. What are you doing on this Valentine's Day? It is evening. You're a college student. You've reinvented yourself, and you currently have your roommate Rory and her two boyfriends Tyler and Dylan sitting across from you as Dylan goes, yeah, Margot, what are you doing? You know, you can always just, you can have Valentine's Day dinner with us,
I think Margot kind of like looks up as she's kind of zoned out for this conversation, going, yeah, no, you know, Valentine's Day really is just one of those holidays invented by Hallmark to really capitalize on the you know, poor, fragile hearts of folks desperate for love and attention. So I don't know if that's something that's really for me, but wouldn't want to intrude on any dinner plans or anything either. That'd be a fourth wheel, and those only work on cars.
But we want you there, Margot. We insist.
I think you've already put in like your reservation, and you want to be those
Looks at the reservation that was
assholes
put
out
before.
here that that are having like four people on the night of only like every restaurant has like 1,000 2-seat tables out and about. I mean, really, it'd be presumptuous to assume that the staff could accommodate an additional person in such a way. It's already worked hard enough for slave labor at this point.
You see Tyler reach his hands across and put both hands on top of Wintermore's head. And anything you want, we can accommodate. Okay, if you really want to, I'm sure we can find somewhere that can. He looks also at the reservation on Rory's phone for 4. Looks back at you and goes, "Trust me, darling. There is nothing we want more than to get to know you better in a warm, inviting place. Besides, even here, Valentine's Day is a commercialized holiday. It is a holiday about love, and ain't love something we're celebrating with our sugar."
Why do you need a day for love? Isn't love just abound all of us, all the time, constantly? I think celebration of love is just life, existing and not having a care in the world, really, about anything.
You see Dylan turn around to a magnetic whiteboard on the fridge. It has no title. Takes out a pen and just marks another tally mark on it. Closes it. Looks back at you and goes, "No, you know what? That's fair. We are all entitled to our opinions on love, but you go get Rory ready. We'll pick her up in about 2-3 hours. We would hate to impede on any love between you two. Why don't you two go and spend some time together?" In the background, you do see Tyler going, get her, mouthing it behind Marco.
Tyler!
You know, Rory, one of these days you're gonna have to tell me what that whiteboard is about, because the boys get so excited whenever they put marks on there. I mean, unless it's a relationship thing, that's none of my business, really. So.
You know, they don't tell me what it is either. I just smile and nod as I grab your hand and drag you into the bathroom to get ready.
We'll be back, ladies, and both the boys leave your dorm room so as to not get caught by the RA with having boys after the appropriate hours of 8 p.m. Of course, these ladies must be upstanding in this sorority house.
Correct.
Let's zoom out and zoom back in. Zeta, you were currently trying to teach the sweet Imogen about all the beautiful, wonderful, lovely, loud things called a skate park. What does this look like?
So I think you see Zeta actually on a skateboard, but kind of like flipped up so that the skateboard is up, and she's like pointing out the different like gears of the wheels. It's like, okay, so when you go down, you have to like lean towards it or you will just fall. So you have to like lean towards on the downward ramp, and then when you're going back up, you have to kind of steady yourself or you will also fall. I know, because I've fallen many of times.
It seems like this activity has a lot of falling involved. Is that normal?
Yes. But
Okay.
if you get better at it, you won't fall as much.
Oh, okay. No. I don't think I'm dressed right.
I'm like, for context, think cottagecore, full blown. Like she's got She's got like a long, like a knee-length skirt on, very like cottagecore floral prints, pinafores, like blouses, the whole 9 yards. She is a fish out of water here at the skate park. And she goes, I'm okay with just watching.
Sure, I can give you my knee pads.
I'm having a great time.
I can give you my knee pads. You look fine.
Where I'm from, we didn't have this type of thing, and I don't think I'm ready for that quite yet.
All right, I won't push you this time. Watch me work. And she will go down
You got it.
and start a skating.
Amazing. For funsies, this skate park, you can see it from the dorm room of the sorority. So when you guys are going in and out of the bathroom, actually go ahead and if everyone could roll either close to truth or be vigilant, that is your plus
First
mental
roll.
stat. First roll. You're gonna roll
You mean a
2
minus
to
1?
6. At your for those
Sorry, what are we rolling?
either glimpse the truth or be vigilant, which is a plus mental roll, 2d6 plus your mental stat. Glimpse the truth is going to be more of an investigation roll. Be vigilant is going to be kind of more of a perceptive roll about a dangerous situation around you. Yes,
Slay. I'm gonna do
12 minus 1.
No! You got an 11 though. In glitter parts, 0 to 6 is a complete failure, 7 to 9 is partial, and 10 and above is a full success. So even with that minus 1, you rolled a full success on your lowest stat.
Oh my god, guys.
I got Imogen got 11.
Another 11.
Wow. I think this would probably be a glimpse of the truth, especially since she's a skateboarding and high in the air. And I got a 9.
You got a 9. Okay, 11, 11, 9. And Margot, what did you get?
On the trend of having pairs, I also got a 9.
You also got a 9.
Gosh, guys.
Okay.
It's a
Oh
sign.
my gosh. Well, we're gonna kind of we're gonna actually work this a little bit. For my 11s, would you guys like a be vigilant or a glimpse the truth?
Imogen would like a be vigilant.
Be
I would
vigilant.
glimpse the truth though.
Amazing. So go ahead. There is a list of questions. I will read them out loud. Let us go with Sky. You said, Sky, you were gonna glimpse the truth.
Yes.
Glimpse the truth. Your questions are, on an 11, you get to hold 3, aka ask any 3 on this list that I'm about to read out. What happened here recently? What's about to happen? What's the most dangerous thing here? What's the most useful thing here? What needs to be protected? What here is not what it appears to be? What are they trying to hide? Who is in control here? Or what new and useful information can I gather? Or what creature is it? I will go ahead and post these in the chat.
Thank you. I
Oh,
got
don't
the
worry.
first 3 and I was like, my brain is gone.
Don't
I've got
worry,
the basic moves sheet pulled up too.
Yes, it is here in side chat.
And I can pick any 3, correct?
Any 3 on that list under glimpse the truth.
Alright. If we're talking, if I'm Rory, one is what needs to be protected. What here is not what it appears to be, or what are they trying to hide? And what's the most useful thing here?
For a fun little RP moment, I think you get your little bunny. Your magical companion is a little bunny named Celeste. This bunny is very small. Think chibi bunny with the biggest black blue eyes, big purple ears, a little cloud of fur around its shoulders and neck that is purples and blues with little white stars. All purple except for the little mouth, which is white, and little white paws, and a lunar white spot on its forehead. And Celeste the bunny looks up at you and goes, Rory, 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 look,
Yes, my
Rory.
love.
There's somebody. Somebody broke their heart. They need to protect their heart because look. And he points out the window where you can kind of see just enough into town from where you are, since you are kind of on a hill, and you see little bursts of black smoke, and you see the couples who are in this black smoke start to get very angry at each other, seemingly arguing. So what is to be protected is the people there. What I believe you said is what's supposed to be protected. What other people? Oh, the most useful thing.
And then
Yes, most useful thing was the last one.
the last one was what here is not what it appears to be, or what am I trying to say?
You see a harlequin, a literal black and white harlequin, jumping about here and there, to and fro, hiding something behind their back. But as they turn, you can kind of see that even though it's almost invisible, it looks like an archery bow, made out of black smoke that they are aiming towards couples. And the most useful thing here, as you look around, you look down at your two friends at the skate park behind you, and you're like, we are the most useful things here. As Celeste looks at you and goes, Go, Rory! Be the hero! I believe in you! Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah!
I can
Let's
fix
go!
her. It's all right.
Yeah! You can fix her. You can fix anyone.
Margot, we have lives to save.
Okay, yeah, we can save the day, and then you have enough time to kiss your boyfriends. Yeah, sounds great.
Maybe more. Let's go.
Maybe more. Margot, what was your, you had a 9, which is a partial success. Were you closing the truth or being vigilant?
I was being vigilant.
Go ahead and on a 7 to 9, you get to roll 1 on your way out, as you're heading into a dangerous situation. And that list is, what's your best way in, best way out, any dangers you haven't noticed, most vulnerable to you, monster's weakness, or best way to protect the area or victims.
What seems to be the monster's weakness?
As you see them holding this kind of archery bow as you're getting ready to leave, you see a slight something where she grabs onto a tree branch, does an ew, icky face, and wipes her hand, but then her arrow gets stuck in her hand as tree sap sticks her arrow down before she starts to wiggle it free and wipe herself free from that, and puts the arrow away before going after her next target and going deeper into town. And we're gonna go down to the skate park. You guys, go ahead and Imogen, my darling, you rolled an 11. Let's go with you first. What are your 3 questions?
What's my best way to protect the area or victims here?
Area or victims? As apologies, my computer decided to freak out. Best way to protect the victims. You see that even though an old little old couple of 2 old ladies holding hands walk through the black smoke, they kind of just cough, wipe their eyes and nose as they're wearing little face masks, take the face mask off, look at you and go, my love, are you okay? It's just allergies, darling. Come on, let's go somewhere where there's no smoke pollution. And the best way to protect the area is
What's my best way in?
As you look and start following the trail of smoke, you do notice, as I think it's fun as Zeta's going up and down the half pipe, the way that she's going, you imagine her in her hero form. You can almost see the perfect, if we are in our hero forms, we can rooftop, and kind of go AT&T building and climb up to the center of town.
Oh, excellent. Okay. And then my third question. I mean, it's probably pretty obvious, but are there any dangers I haven't noticed?
Go ahead and hold that, and I will answer that the closer you get to the monster. To the monster, to the
Slay.
villain, whatever you want to call it. Just remind me when you get to the scene. Remind me about
Okay.
that. For anybody who rolled Be Vigilant,
Slay.
by the way, if you act on those answers in any meaningful way, you get a +1 to that roll. And Zeta,
Perfect.
you are in the middle of the air. I think you said you were glimpsing the truth. Is that correct?
See.
Sí, which is Spanish for yes. You learned so many things here on Untold Archives. Subscribe to us to learn more Spanish. Every episode has one Spanish word. In the span of 1 year, you might learn a sentence. But yes, glimpse the truth. What's your question, Robert?
Well, since most of them were taken, I will do. I think it was one. Hold one. Yes, I hold one. What new and useful information can I gather from the airs I have high?
As you're up in the air, you do notice that these arguing couples, before they argue, as you're coming on your way down, you see that they get like the little clown tear tracks starting down their cheeks, and the more they get, the more time goes by, the stronger that makeup looks, and the more they become rowdy, as in their love is not the only love, and they start going into restaurants to mess with wait staff, start going into bakeries, breaking anything that looks like a heart, things of that sort.
Fun on the day that there are a whole bunch of hearts around. Cool.
Oh no! A thematically appropriate villain.
Cool.
But yes, Rory, I think you were dragging Margot behind you going down to the skate park. As you make your way there, is there anything you say to Zeta and Imogen, or are you just busting into the skate park and grabbing them by their collars as well?
I think I'll say the same thing as Margot as I grab everybody. We gotta go be heroes, guys.
Oh, you don't need to grab me.
I gotta make sure you're gonna come along.
I'm not done with this half pipe, okay?
Somehow I've reached up into the sky to grab
On the way
Imogen
down,
goes.
you. Mid-air.
Imogen goes. As she's being grabbed. Zeta, we're leaving.
Zeta, actually go ahead and roll thwart peril. Actually, this may be danger. Go ahead and roll physical to see if this is not
Cool.
So sorry.
Okay, it's not terrible. 3, 7, 8.
Amazing. On a 7 to 9, the GM will offer you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or an extra
Oh, no.
You can leave it, and I will let you take only 1 hit point. But for the low price of 1 hit point of damage, you will lose your pride as you are dragged by this cutesy sorority girl in front of the rest of the skate park that's looking. Your reputation will be a little tarnished. You can kind of manage to flip your way out and stick a very, very cool landing and skitter after your friends, which will keep your reputation with both your friends and the skate park, but you will take 2 hit points of damage instead.
This is just Dooley's way of getting me down to 10. No. You know what? Rory's her friend. She'll beef it and take that pride hit.
Only take 1 hit point then.
All right, I'm coming. Dang, you're so strong. Why?
You see Celeste randomly appear on Rory's head going, "It's all the hours spent, it's all, oh my god, I went so high pitched my friend didn't catch it." Celeste on top of Rory's head goes, "It's all those hours being a cheerleader, like this, huzzah, 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 yeah!"
We've been working on that one. That one's good, Celeste. You're doing great.
So happy.
Your form is perfect, sweetie.
Let's go, Kylie, let's go. You're doing amazing.
You're doing amazing.
I mean, I guess it could be worse. I guess hearts being broken versus Zeta's bones is a fair trade-off, you know?
Yeah,
The
I
vocal
would
fry
definitely
really
say so.
sells it.
I would most likely definitely say that is a very good trade-off.
Remember the rules of hero. No identities. No victims. Save the day. Huzzah! And you see Celeste just doing a little dance, just a little.
God, I love you. Tap, tap, tap.
It's a very nice animal.
I'm not an animal. I'm a celestial being from before time. Waking up.
But you are in the shape of an animal. Do you want me to call you a celestial being?
My name is
Don't think about that too hard, okay? Yes, your name is Celeste.
Yeah, I'm a really cute rabbit. In this life.
You're a very cute rabbit. Thank you, Celeste.
Villain. Well, we gotta go.
There's an alley.
I was doing this as we're walking.
Yeah, as you're walking, Celeste just points out a little alleyway for you guys to all transform. And as you all cry out your team power-up form of glitter up, what is the transformation sequences? Who would like to go first and describe their change from everyday to heroes?
I can go first. So, if folks want to have some time.
Yeah, you can go last, guys. It's okay, darling.
So basically, as they are running into the alley, Margot calls out, "Glitter up." Basically, you see, what's our magical transformation item for this? Remind me. GM.
You know what? It's Celeste. Celeste is gonna jump on your head, and the magical transformation sequence begins.
As the sequence goes, jumps on ahead. I think you see as a celestial being almost seems to absorb all of the light around Margot as she grows from her 5'2" thin frame to a very muscular 6 foot. Quintessential tall, dark, and handsome. This form reaches up to Celeste's face, where a skeleton, like a skull mask, appears, slips down over, as it hits the final form, the "Hold on, Harbinger, ready to rock your day."
like Olympic runner would take right before like the gun is kind of
The gun is shot.
thank you, shot. Just words.
Fired.
Thank you, yes, fired. And as she feels Celeste on her head, she starts running, but into a flame circle. And as she goes through the flame circle, you see her skin start to darken with like little molten cracks throughout, and her hair starts to turn a fiery red as her whole entire skin just becomes basically like a volcano. And she comes out of the other side standing up with Celeste now in her palm so that they don't burn. They don't burn. And she just stands there and kind of flicks the fiery hair going, alright, next.
Imogen goes,
I would like Celeste, please.
and as Celeste lands in Imogen's hands, her eyes go completely white, and her hair goes from this like rose gold color into a very light blonde, still with a little bit of a rose gold tint, but it's mainly blonde, and almost like a fog kind of swirls around her, turning into her long billowing dress. For the viewers at home, think billowy like the Selkie dress, like the Selkie dresses, like that type of vibe. And from her head actually kind of extends out a crown very similar to like the very celestial, like the Catholic imagery type of halos with a bunch of different flowers. And the dress is always kind of swirling around her as if it is a breeze, the breeze going by. And Imogen blinks again and goes, "Ah, well, it's been a while since she's called me out. It's been nice to hear. It's nice to see you all again. Who needs Celeste next?" And this is Genesis.
Celeste
Wonderful.
lands on my head.
Yeah, Celeste takes a little leap and goes, "Go, Rory, go! Hiya!"
Rory, as Celeste gets onto my head, Rory will do a one of those like ballet spins as this warm golden light just appears to shine down on her. It's very golden light. And as she spins her, preppy cheerleader clothes, somehow it becomes skin tight white leather / latex with a bright sun in the middle. Think Care Bear style. And she's like, "Let's do this."
Slay. You see Celeste go,
Wow, I have such a pretty group of heroes and handsome. You're valiant, lovely.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Roll credits. We're done here.
But I don't know what it is.
The world may never know. Like what else? But enough discussing about my potential origins. We got some hearts to mend, from my understanding.
Yeah, we do.
Heck yeah.
Some of the skull mask winks at
And I skip out of the alleyway.
And I was like, oh my god.
Definitely feel
Roll
like time to
credits.
deal about this later.
I like that Rory
Goodness.
breaks the #1 rule of herodom and is like, my two boyfriends have to know about this.
Listen.
they know everything.
They know everything. Let's be so real.
When asked, Rory's like, of course I didn't tell my 2 boyfriends. He immediately turns around. Guess what?
His partner did.
You guys hear a very loud boom towards the center of town, and hear some faint screams as you guys still have access to your cell phones, which transform with you. If anybody takes out their cell phone, you guys see a little tweet update from the local news station going, "Warning, new villain appeared downtown. Please avoid anything having to do with hearts. Thank you." A little smiley face. A Gen Z reference.
Tell him to stop using emojis. He doesn't use them right.
I don't think that's quite appropriate. Well, I went from Imogen into Genesis's voice. I don't think that's appropriate for breaking news. Right?
But it does get the clicks though. It's what they call rage baiting the audience for engagement.
Harbinger explaining rage baiting to Genesis.
Not on my 2026 bingo card.
I'll be all
Can I go somebody yet?
Oh, I mean, you're not chained to us. If you want to get a head start, you can go ahead and try and
Sweet. And she goes.
bad guy, I guess.
Gone.
Oh,
Not a second.
God.
Peter, could you
God.
bring me with you to the top? Okay, I'll just make it myself.
God.
I start running towards the center of town.
You are superheroes. You do have the innate ability to leap tall buildings or run super fast. So up to you if you want to leap tall buildings.
I think she starts running and then she's like, oh, wait a minute, I can jump.
Hold on, I have powers.
Wait a minute, I have powers. Wait a minute, I have free will.
Crazy.
Crazy. Idalia, Harbinger, are you guys following behind jumping or are you guys doing something else?
I'm Sashay. Listen, this latex is working for itself, baby. Let's be sober.
I love it.
Who broke it down the
Vogue came down the street.
You hear Abracadabra by Lady Gaga screaming in the back.
You do see a couple of teenagers as you pass them by hold up their phones in solidarity. All of them have tuned up Abracadabra by Lady Gaga to go on fast.
Oh shit.
You know what? Yeah.
You see a couple of other kids hold up a 10. Woo!
They have them in their purse in case a hero attack happens and they get to see you guys. Just solidarity. Holding up a tent.
And I think Genesis is like the only one that is like, please get inside. What do you do?
We love you too, Genesis.
I am aware of you. Goodbye.
It only fuels us! As this rabid fangirl is dragged in. Take a PowerPoint, that just made me cackle. Make it to PowerPoint, both of you. Oh, Sky, you started this so
Love you, Genesis. I'm aware of you.
Aware of you.
Sky, take a PowerPoint for Sashay down the street starting this craziness. But yes, you saw Shay down the street in your latex suit. Harbinger, are you also following behind, or what are you doing?
I like to think it's the funny thing of there has been this fan interactions and stuff while they're sashaying. Harbinger is just going up and signing autographs a little bit of like.
Yeah,
When people are like, hey, we need to get going, it's the. Listen, best way to mend a broken heart is have them give himself a new fascination, if you will. So.
Sure would. Harbinger would commit time card fraud.
You see a couple of like people just turn super red and just like, thank you, Harbinger. Can you sign right here on my collarbone? And other people like, no, sign my forehead.
I think,
listen, I can't be too crazy now. There is still evil at bay, so I've got to be careful myself. So, quick autograph so we can head on downtown.
Genesis lands on the top of a building, turns around, and goes, Harbinger, we have to go!
Whoa, take it easy there, Jen. I'm just here showing love to the fans.
We love you. We love you.
Okay, oh, all right. And then she jumps to another building.
See any weirdos trying to break your hearts, remember this little autograph here, and it will be, keep you all nice and safe now here.
Our hearts only belong to you.
But they let you go. Actually, you know what? For funsies, Harbinger, roll convince someone to have them let you go and not mod you with their roll plus emotion. You're the one trying to and trying to let them.
Well, let's see if Harbinger gonna be a part of this heroic day, or is gonna be actually out of commission.
No.
Genesis is tapped into all of you now, so this is so funny. As she's hopping from building, she's like, what? Oh no. What is it? Hey, what'd you get? Oh no! Ah!
That is a 5.
Harbinger's gonna have a sea of people behind him.
I think as you're like, well, now I gotta go. You see a whole crowd of you know what? I'm gonna do something really funny. A whole crowd of women you know very well, sorority sisters who are also not just in your chapter. They are Rory's cheerleading besties and friends, who you know that if you break their heart, Rory's gonna be pissed off at you.
So
As they all run up to you, grab your wrist, grab your hands, and like, no, take a selfie! Oh my god! The people will never believe this. Stop! Slay! Me and Harbinger here! They start recording, taking pictures, just batting their eyelashes at you. Yes, Nick, darling.
Genesis can kind of hear, see and hear all of this going on, and probably she's linked up with Harbinger and the hearing the thoughts too. She goes, and you hear this deeply British sigh.
The Netflix subtitles
And-
and deep British sigh.
Size in British.
Sighs in British. Pyro and Idalia, both of you hear Genesis in your head go, Harbinger is preoccupied. I'm going to go get him. Keep going forward. And you just see this cloud of blonde jumping back over to where he is. More baddie for me.
Rory's on her normal Instagram liking all of these posts of the sisters.
Running ass.
Tell him I said hi. He's so hot.
Oh my goodness.
Slay, ask what cosmetic brand he uses. The skull never disappears in a fight. What primer does he use?
What primer does he use?
What spirit gun brand does he use?
Need to get Harbinger on a live with Rory.
On Instagram Live, that's hysterical.
Oh my god. Genesis, you before we go back to everybody else, Genesis, you land next to Harbinger, and half of these sorority sisters look at you and go, "Who is your hairdresser, girl? That blonde? Slay. I mean, slay the villains, but like slay
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is slaying. I need to take Harbinger now. You will get to see him later, but we do have a villain to go defeat, yeah? So can I steal my friend back?
Roll convince someone. If this fails, you're gonna have to roll protect someone to get Harbinger out.
Okay, convince someone is plus
Convince someone is plus emotional.
wait,
Plus emotional.
and plus emotional. Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Wait. 7.
A 7.
Okay. Yes. 5 plus 2.
Give me 1 second. Sorry, everybody froze real quick. There we go. On a 7 for convince someone, they'll do it, but only if you can reassure them through actions or protect them somehow. And I think you see 2 of the sorority sisters look at each other, look back at you, look at each other. These 2 are clearly, they're not the alpha of the pack. That is Rory. But they are, while Rory is gone, they are the alpha of the pack. And they look at each other, look back at you, twins, look at each other with twin telepathy, and they both hold out a pinky and go, only if you can, like, pinky promise us that, like, you'll bring Harbinger back. And remember, it's girl code, so, like, if you break a pinky promise, that's, like, major bad karma for you, babes. Like, do you pinky promise us? And they both hold their pinkies up.
Yes. And I think just to add a little bit of pizzazz to be like, I promise. And she's gonna use one of her moves of spontaneous growth. So any of the like plants, any flower beds, any sort of like florist shops nearby, she kind of does like this little like twist of her hand, and black roses start to bloom from all of these different places to be like, you can take that as a token for now. Is this really she looks at Harbinger, is this really contractually binding? She's like pinky promising.
He'll lean over and just go, when it comes to the sorority, that is more than a blood oath at that point. They say it's about 12 years bad luck if you break a pinky promise.
Okay. And yeah, she goes and pinky promises with the black roses coming up everywhere.
One of the twins takes your pinky promise. The other one looks at the black roses, blushes a little bit, and just lets them. All right, girls, round up. Let's go back to the sorority. We have to get it ready for the chapter, okay? There are not enough cutesy places for us to take our like Insta photos. Come on. And they start walking off in unison, like a well-oiled machine.
Like Madeline characters.
Correct, just all in pairs of 2. You see the one twin who's blushing, pause, look back at you, take a black rose, and then runs off too. Yes.
2 things. One, for my failed roll, I do have the ability Rivet, which is when I fail an emotional or persona roll, I get to add one to my power pool. So just letting you be aware, I've gained a power pool point for failing that given someone roll. And then secondly, I think it's the last thing Harper says where he's like cartoonishly dragged away by Genesis of the Toodaloo girlies, happy Valentine's Day to you all.
like the most like gaggle of giggles as you walk away. Rory,
Dragging him by the
at-
coat collar.
Rory, as the camera flashes back to you, you get literally a dozen texts as every single girl texts you a picture. And one of them texts a picture of Harbinger being dragged away, specifically of Harbinger's like lower regions. It goes, "Here you go, babes. Happy Valentine's Day. We love you. We know you love Harbinger too."
Instant made his background.
Like, instant background. All of them are like, "Oh my god, Genesis promised, Pinky promised us that we would get time with Harbinger. We," and you get dozens of updates as all of them are trying to hook you up with Harbinger. They're all trying to do this for you. But yeah, I think Adalia, you and Pyro, both of you girls, land in the center of town. Both of you are on a skyscraper. Or not a skyscraper, but it's a taller building. It's like 3 stories high here in the center. You're looking down and you see a couple of people in the middle of the park. It's kind of like a Central Park-ish area. And there's lots of couples here having their picnics. And you see in the trees the little harlequin with black wings holding up her little smoke arrow as she stops and looks around and settles on a group of a double date right before she's about to release. Do you guys do anything before she releases her next arrow?
I was gonna say, Pyro would literally go, "Yo!" to kind of get her attention, and then beeline, flaming sword out. Don't you mess with the love!
Sword
Even though this is a really sappy holiday. And I will try to do a clash.
Yeah. Let's see here. Rory, are you doing anything before, or as Zeta clashes, I should say?
I was trying to see what I can do. I guess after that, I'll try to touch their heart.
Sure. Let's see here. Zeta, go ahead and roll clash. As you're rolling clash, go ahead and roll plus physical.
That's gonna be an 11.
Ooh, on an 11, on a 10 plus, you get to choose one extra effect. You can take one forward or give one forward to another hero, inflict extra harm, suffer less harm, force them where you want, force them to drop something they are holding. What do you do?
I think so. As she shouts "yo" to kind of get the attention, and then shoots forward, she's going to like swipe her flaming sword like against their hand to try to get them to drop the bow. And kind of like, "Oh, this is hot. Drop the bow," and that's gonna be my extra effect. And I do 3 damage.
Amazing. Ooh. You hear a surprised shriek as you do this. Very quickly, go ahead and take 3 back as she holds open her palm and you see a little mirror and she goes, "Mirror, mirror, back to you." And you get that right back, but in water damage as you see water creep up and extinguish some of your flames. So go ahead and take 3 points of damage. But she does drop her bow in surprise, look down at it, look at you two, and then scramble down the tree to go get her bow.
I do take 2 because I have iron skin, so I take -1 damage from all attacks.
Slay.
Period.
Slay, we love to see it.
Ugh.
And what are you, Dahlia, what are you
Yeesh.
saying as you try to touch her heart?
Want to, like, you know how you approach a cat who's, you know, cornered? You kind of hands up, you're like, hey, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, listen, I know that this can be a hard holiday for some. You should see my roommate, but, you know, what upset you? Why are we doing this? Talk to me. I'm sure you're not like this.
She will give you her reason, and then I will have you roll based off of how you comfort her. But I think, Harbinger, Genesis, you both land down as this nervous cat energy is going down. The Harlequin looks up and looks at you, just pulls both her little pigtails, frowns, and goes, "It's not fair. I do so much, and he promised he was gonna come see me, and he apparently is on date number 1 or 2, and he forgot about his date with me, and I know you can't find your love on a dating app, but I thought I would at least have a date for Valentine's Day." And her little clown makeup starts running as she starts crying, but reaches her bow.
I cry too. Listen,
That's rough, buddy.
What's wrong, buddy?
Listen, I will straight up tell you, men are pigs, okay? But who cares about him, all right? I'm sure you could make some friends. I know a whole sorority that would love to be your friend and go out with you this evening. You don't need a man in your life, okay?
Somewhere beyond, Tyler and Dylan are both adjusting their neckties, look up and go,
They're
not
different.
about us.
They're gay. So.
They both go, "It's not about us." As they finish adjusting their ties, they felt a disturbance. They're aware.
Not
Something just happened.
Harbinger takes like
You just hated
emotional
on
damage. Just like, I'm a man right now. Just like, ugh. You see Celeste as the little bunny hiding in the tree, pointing at Harbinger, going, "You're still valid. It's not about you." But yeah, go ahead and roll touch their heart.
You go, Glen Coco.
Here is my question, God.
Yes, my darling.
So, for my missile connection, I took Beacon and Radiant Soul. Can I use them both for this? Or can I do one at a time?
Let me go ahead. and
Page 39.
Inner light, you gain a +1. Okay, and Radiant Soul, your inner piece is palpable. Okay, so for Beacon, you get to add a +1 to this roll. So you will have effectively your emotional stat plus your +1. Radiant Soul takes effect after your roll. Whatever your check is, you can spend 1 power pool point to upgrade it to the next, like, above.
So after I see what I roll, I can then decide.
Yes. So if you fail, you can move that up to a partial. If you get a partial, you can move it to success. Success, you can move it up to a above success.
Beautiful. Okay.
So there's no failure here.
No,
I
shut up.
rolled-
Yes!
I rolled 2 6s. I have a +3 for 15 in total, God. I'm 15 in total.
Oh my God. You don't even need Radiant
shit
Soul.
you not.
We speedrun this shit, homies.
When the dice said, "Let's go."
The dice said, let this just be a Galentine's date night.
Galentine's episode. You see them, you see the little Harlequin look at you. Their little lip keeps going up and down, and they look at their bow, look at you, look at their bow, look at you. And then for a second, I think the fear of God strikes everyone's heart. Because the Harlequin just starts running straight towards towards Adalia before you get like a little jump. You're very used to this energy from it's very drunk
yeah.
girl in the bathroom energy. As she holds on to you and she's like, okay, you're right. Men are such trash. I really wish I was. She is just sobbing, crying, just like I really wish I was gay, but it won't happen. But unfortunately, I really like men, but they're all awful, and I just really just. And she's just blubbering. She's like, you see her makeup start to like phase. You can see little cracks as you start to see the makeup tear off one by one. Um, but as her makeup falls off, you suddenly have just a gal in your arms crying as she has seen the error of her ways. And she's like, I just was really scared that, like, if I tried to join a sorority, they wouldn't think I was pretty enough and they would hate me. And the rest of you see her little pieces of makeup. You see 5 little clowns running around before they also try to skitter away to cause more havoc. You have 5 mini clowns, but the main villain is neutralized.
I'm just gonna keep consoling her.
The rest of
the
you,
baddies.
what do you do with the 5 mini clowns?
You got her?
Oh yeah, I got it. She's gonna be just fine. Tequila, maybe? It's gonna be fine.
Cool.
I'm more of a fan.
I agree,
Really,
men suck. And then
Some
she'll
people always say that it's really bad, but just suck.
Okay.
Go sit.
I like to
down
think
by a
that
tree.
I like to think that like the tail end of this is when Harbinger and Genesis rock up, and Genesis is like, oh, seeing off the clowns.
Just well, all right. Well, I guess it's a bit more of a difficult situation than we first imagined. Are we just gonna corral the circus, as it were, or what's our plan?
I think it's a matter of, as he said, corralling the circus and getting them to calm down, I suppose.
Right. All right. Well, I guess it's no time like this to jump into the fray, as it were. And Harbinger will just go towards one of the clowns to swing on a bitch, I guess.
To swing on a miniature clown. I need you to understand they are about halfling size. And they are, so they're like 2 feet tall. They're running, grabbing people's like picnics, trying to do the pulling the picnic blankets, throwing picnic baskets up in the air, giggling, laughing. But go ahead and roll Clash as you go after one.
Oh, my Clash is that okay? Cool. That is an 8.
An 8 on a 7+, you both do damage to each other. You do damage equal to your weapon or your physical stat. So what does your attack look like, and how much damage do you do?
I think Harbinger does not have any weapons or anything, so I think it's this moment of like, it looks like he's standing still, and suddenly out of like the darkness around one of the clowns, just a fist appears, just right across the jaw, as if like, but it looks like he did not move at all, and that'll be for 1 harm.
As
one
that one
damage, whatever.
Yeah, 1 damage. You see him poof into oblivion. You now have 4 clowns left. But as this little clown poofs into oblivion, one of his friends goes back, and you get like almost like a dog like long lick up your cheek, as now it looks like you have 1 long tear stain, and he flips onto your head, flips off, and starts running and skittering away to go upend somebody else's basket. People are running everywhere. It is mayhem. And in the middle, there is just Idalia holding the crying girl. My name is Cicely because my parents really love like foreign places, and I'm really.
Oh, I know, honey. It's okay. It's okay.
Go on.
So Genesis kind of like watches Harbinger go off, and she's going to look around at kind of the mayhem. Can she utilize one of her moves of restraining vines to try and grab all of the little guys?
That would work better if my microphone was on. You know?
So I can manifest vines to manipulate targets, and then in parentheses it says forceful and restraining.
Amazing. Yes, that just happens. Go ahead and roll Clash just to see if you how many of these you managed to get. We're gonna play with the rules a little bit. Partial, you'll get 2. Full success, you'll get all 4. Failure, you don't get any. But go ahead and roll Clash.
Can
for me.
I?
That's plus physical. Yes, my love.
Can I do a we can do this together?
Ooh, who are you helping and how?
I want to help Genesis as I see. Hold, please. Her. As I see her, like, going to do. Yep. As I see her going to do her, like, grasping vines technique, which, you know, we were in a team for, like, the longest time, so I know this technique. I'm like, oh, she's gonna grab them all. Sweet. I want to try to, after she grabs them, set the branches on fire. So that we could, like, you could go ahead and, like, burn all the guys maybe at once, but burn however many she could. I do have the burn tag on my clash and weapon attacks.
Yes, quick pause. Apologies. My thing is going a little wonky again. Okay, sorry. Okay, you're gonna roll. We can do this together. You're gonna. Can you describe what you're doing one more time for me, please? Apologies, my computer activated.
Yes. So as I see Genesis going to use the grasping vine technique that I know, I'm like, sweet, cool, I know this. Fire and branches, everything burns. So she will, from the tree position that she landed in after she swiped it, she'll kind of like take a running leap and start slashing the vines to kind of start making the fire, like burning them, so that the fire climbs up the grasping vines to burn these little, however many she can grab, burn the little clowns as she like helps Genesis corral these guys.
Yeah, of course. As you do that, go ahead and before Mick makes their roll, go ahead and roll. We can do this together. That sounds like a physical roll to me, as you're using your physical prowess. Yep. So roll plus
and
physical.
I've got your back.
I've got your back. Roll plus physical.
Okay, hold on. That's an 11. That is an 11.
Period.
Thank you, because I have a -1 to physical.
Oh my god. That's amazing. Do you see remind me, your relationship with Genesis? Is it competitive or cooperative on your end?
They are competitive, all of them.
You and your target gain a +1 to your next roll as all the little clowns start seeing all the fire and they start huddling together, making it easier for Genesis to do that. Genesis, go ahead and roll plus clash. You have a +1 to that.
Oh, excellent. So 4 + 5 = 9. And then +1 is 10.
Amazing. You grasp all 4
yes.
of them. They are restrained and it is very forceful, and they are just wiggling around, going, "This is not a clown car. This is not OSHA certified. This is not OSHA certified."
As they're yelling, Genesis just kind of looks at them and then closes her fist to extinguish them.
You know what? You rolled a 10. I'll give it to you. I'll count it as inflicting extra harm. As 1, 2, 3, 4 little clowns just poof out of existence. And you guys see a little 4 little pieces of marbles where they were get up, mixed together, and the marble rolls. Harbinger, the marble rolls at your feet, glows once, glows twice, but then the little doll glows away as you have a little marble at your feet.
Perfect.
I will give you guys a couple
Harbinger-
of minutes to RP before the crowds start to come back from their screaming.
Shoot.
I will also remind you guys the
yeah.
park is on fire. Pyro
Mhm.
lit the park on fire.
I got
Yes,
nothing to help
Harbinger.
with that.
I'm gonna look at my moves really quick.
Harbinger will grab the marble, hold it towards his chest, and it disappears in like a shadow pocket into the void. As he looks around for a fire hydrant of sorts, just to see if he can sort of bust open a fire hydrant to put out this fire.
Go ahead. Let's see. Let's keep your wits about you. You're in a little bit of a stressful situation. Go ahead and roll plus persona.
Did I do that?
That'll be a
Whoopsies.
10.
On a 10 plus, you do what you set out to do. Yeah, you look and there's one fire hydrant conveniently located, almost as if it poofed into existence by the power of friendship, right next to the edge of the park where you're at.
He goes over and goes, "Ah!" And he just kicks open the fire hydrant.
I will remind you there are 2 places that are on fire because Pyro made 2 little groups of clowns. How are you?
I think it's a moment like he kicks it open, but he puts like his boot inside of the like a spout of water. And, like you put your hand on this thing, just goes. He's just using his boot heel essentially just to angle the 2 sprays of water.
Amazing. For the rest of you in chat wondering what you can do, I will remind you, you guys have the power pool points. Do a team move to put out all the danger and restore everything across the town. Just in case you want.
Guys, it's like God just
No.
told me directly what we should do.
I just want to do a cool kick,
Yeah.
and then I was going to suggest it.
No, it's fine. You do your cool kick. You do this with your hands. 2 little streams, jets of water rush out and put out the fire. You see a couple of people cheering on the sidelines. Celeste has mysteriously gone into the middle of the park. You can barely see her like above the flower bed she landed in. She's in the middle of some tulips, but you just see 2 little paws reach up to where her ears are going. Go! Go! My heroes! My hero! Woo!
He's learning.
She's
tell the
grabbed
villain.
she's grabbed 2 little tulips and is doing like a little cheer that Rory taught her. They're her pom-poms.
Sobbing.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't really understand the power pool point type thing.
It's okay.
But to kind of help spread out the water, Genesis is going to use the spontaneous growth to almost kind of make almost like peat moss, or some sort of like a really absorbent, some sort of like absorbent plant to kind of come up to absorb it, to absorb the water, so that she can kind of like spread it out where the fires are.
Yeah, you have plant growth.
I don't know if I have to roll anything for that, or
that just kind of happens. Your move just kind of makes it to where that happens. I will say.
Sweet. Yeah, because I gain +1 to rolls when I use plants in this way, so.
Let's see. Let me see if there is a roll I want you to make about that. There's not really a rule for that. So no. That one just kind of goes off. But I will give you a +1 if you make any other roll in this area.
Sweet.
Pyro's gonna help by standing back.
As this was going down, essentially, Harbinger will look at us and goes, "All right, ladies, let's gather ourselves around, and we can, with our powers combined, we can put an end to this catastrophe."
Why the hand movements?
It gets the point across.
Genesis is in the middle of like moving the peat moss squeegee, or the peat moss ShamWow, the peat moss ShamWow across, being like, if you want to do something, you might want to do it now.
I will help as much as I can, but I feel if I touch something, it's just gonna go again.
It's the thought that counts, I think. And we love you.
Yeah.
We're happy you're here.
Sobbing.
The old saying of
Still
fire with fire, but we will.
So good. What's your secret?
coconut. It's coconut. It's always coconut.
Can I do the team move?
Team power pool point.
Does everyone agree to spend a power pool point on your team move?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. You spend points. Team attack. You spend points equal to the number of heroes +1. And then Hodge, you're gonna roll plus emotional if you want to spend 2. If somebody wants to give another +1, Hades can roll that with advantage.
I'll give another one.
I will give another one.
Sure.
Genesis also will.
1,000,000 advantages.
1,000,000 advantages. I'll take it from Sky, but roll 3d6 plus emotional odds, and you get to roll +1, and I'll take the other 2. I won't give that. I won't make it triple advantage, but you can roll it at advantage and add 2 since your teammates are helping you.
Yeah.
So you have emotional +2 at advantage.
And I put 1 power pool point into this, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure for moves, posterity reasons.
Posterity reasons.
Posterity.
Well, let's go.
Hey.
And that's an emotional roll plus, and then 2 on top of that, right, God?
1 second.
Is what you said?
My computer is freaking out again. Give me a second. On the bright side, it's the end of the episode.
Emotional.
1 second. It is emotional, but give me 1 second as I wait for Hades to come back from the spinning circles of death. Because of course it's Hades. All right, perfect.
Of course.
Of course. Yes, that is a plus emotional roll at advantage +2, as your teammates have offered up another point to give you a +1.
With the advantage and everything, that is going to be a 12 +1 on my end for +2 from the folks at home for a total of a number
15, I think.
15.
15.
Okay.
Amazing.
Total
Well,
street
on
service.
a 12 plus, the villain and all the grunts are defeated and all the other dangers are removed. So, Hades, describe what this looks like as Harbinger gathers the power of friendship and heals the entire city. What does this look like thematically?
I think it's very fun that this is the hero of death that has this. So I think it's the very fun moment of like everyone's power sort of pooling into the back of Harbinger as he pulls out the marble from the villain earlier and just kind of focuses on it and goes, "Destruction of the future, lay thyself to rest as we return ourselves to a peaceful and prosperous past." And a rainbow shoots out of, like, essentially like almost like a mind beam from the mask to the pearl, and then cascades out like a prism to as we get our lovely return to the past now sequence, a la Code Lyoko.
Aw. Yeah, you guys see, as you are around, there is a beautiful verdant green from Genesis powers as the park kind of glitters and then resets itself to before. All the picnic baskets are re-upended, all the food is perfect, the blankets are all pulled nice and taut as vines, flowers, and the trees grab the people and put them back, and in some cases even put them closer next to each other. You guys see restaurants that were turned over by the angry customers. The angry customers leave. Everyone's there. The little candles on the tables glow a little brighter. Everything's a little warmer. People find that warmth as they lean over the candles and gaze at each other lovingly. I think you see the light in the bakeries just get so much brighter, but also so much more loving as they glint off of perfectly renewed cakes and pastries, the little flashes as friends from Galentine's, the buddies, the guys doing Palantines are also just taking pictures of themselves. The pictures all come out more beautiful, more friendly. You see everyone kind of return to life, and some of the black roses that were grown earlier twist together as well, forming little hearts in the sorority girls' little lapels that they all put them on before it comes back. And it finally, Cicely is drying her tears and is like, "Okay, I'm sorry that I like freaked out. I was just really emotional, and I heard a voice in my head tell me that like I could hurt him back the way he hurt me, and it just felt really good, and I'm really sorry because that's like not really cool. I'm sorry."
Don't apologize.
You know-
What's this guy's name, by the way? For no reason. Just curious.
He called himself Asban. Asban, yeah, Asban was his name in my head.
No. I'm sorry. That
sorry.
too. I meant you're the one who cheated on you. What was his name?
She pulls up a little dating app called Untold, and then in smaller font, Romances. He clicks on his profile. You know what? Go ahead and just roll me a luck roll. Roll 2d6 for me, Scott.
Oh,
8.
we're gonna get to beat up a cheater.
You kind of recognize him. You know him. Like as you're going through your social things, you're like, I know
I've got
this dude.
connections.
You've got connections. He is in your geometry class. He is a know-it-all. His name is Marcus. You don't know his last name, but you do know his first name is Marcus and that he is in your geometry class.
I'm just gonna take a quick picture of her phone screen and group text all of the sorority house and say, "This man's canceled."
Find him.
No.
What is... Read to me, I've got connections, please.
Oh, no.
I've got connections. Let me go to the page number 21.
Is it 21?
Listen, I just want the sorority class to, cancel this guy. You have an uncanny ability to get into places when you are attempting to access a location that is normally blocked to you. Roll plus emotional. On a 10 plus, you know someone that can get you in at no cost. 7 to 9, your connection can get you in, but you need to do something for them. And a 6 or less, you and your contact are exposed and banned. Banned.
Banned from Dave and Buster's.
Blocked and deleted.
Blocked and
Blocked.
deleted. Go ahead and roll. I'm trying to decide what to roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll plus emotional. And I believe you have admiration. Is that correct?
I do.
As well.
Yes.
Admiration, when you are powered by the approval of others, when you are acting in front of your friends, excluding the other magical girls, which you're doing this in front of the sorority, you gain a +1 to your action. So go ahead and +1 that as well.
Okay. I believe in me. I believe in you. 11.
Ooh, on an 11, we're gonna kind of do this on a 10 and up. You know that someone can get you in at no cost to you. We're gonna say that this it works. You see immediately several little ... One message pops up.
Several people
oh my
are typing.
Several other people are typing, yeah! It's the sorority Discord.
It's the sorority Discord.
There is a whole section of people we cancel.
The blacklist.
The blacklist.
It's just the burn book is what's called.
Oh my god.
It's called the Bird Book.
The justifiable bird book is what Rory would label it as.
The valid bird.
You see the first one going, his name is Marcus Milner Smith. The other one goes, he's in your geometry class and he is a business major. And the other one goes, I found his Instagram. The other one's like, I found his Twitter. And the other one goes, I found his Xbox handle. And they all start sharing it.
What they
Damn.
be the FBI?
And they start, and they all immediately
I
start.
found his job. I found his LinkedIn.
His LinkedIn.
His star sign is this.
Yeah, you see one person.
His social security number is this.
His star sign's a Scorpio. Fucking of course he's a Scorpio.
I do not claim that as a Scorpio. I do not claim that.
I'm
Get
also
him
a
outta here.
Scorpio Venus, but
Canceled.
he's a male Scorpio. That's
Scorpio
different.
men.
Scorpio men.
Brother, ooh.
I'm a Scorpio Venus for all my Scorpios out there. I have so much Scorpio in my chart.
Genesis is watching over the shoulder, like of the chat just blowing
the
up.
chat
It's like,
blowing up.
Oh. And, yeah, like the message is blowing up, and you can visibly see Genesis going, oh my god. Oh, okay. All right. Oh my god. How did they find that so
Lala.
quickly?
Lala, can you forward that also to the boxing team, please?
Done.
All of you, your cell phones all go off because out of glitter form, you are all femme. All of your phones go off. If you all look at it, there's like a couple of different girls as they've started a text tree going, if you see this man, Marcus Milner, do not interact, do not date him. He is a cheater, he is a playboy, he is this.
Period.
And so all of you have like at least 2 to 3 messages being like, do not date.
The power of women. What can I say?
Women.
Work.
Women.
Win women.
And Harbinger.
That's a
We
good
rocking with Harbinger because Harbinger's rocking with us.
And Arbiter.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I subscribe to this.
Cicely, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I feel a lot better now, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. So maybe next time, if we're feeling really big emotions about a man of all things, do you have anybody you could call?
I'm new to town and I was
You're new in town.
yeah, I don't really have a lot of friends because I moved here for school because it's my final year. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Flo turns her to the sorority. You now have 100
Well-
plus sisters.
And
Might I recommend that you go and visit the club affairs going on and finding your group of people. You do have the sorority. They can be a little intense. But next time, maybe we don't go on a city rampage, breaking up other couples just because you had a bad date. I don't blame you. I would be upset. But maybe we don't cause physical destruction to the city.
I didn't think it was gonna be the city when he took my mind. Everybody looked like him, and I thought all of them were
Fine.
him.
Well,
Yeah, it's all right. She's like petting her hair and like.
right. Now, darling, do you have any place you're going this evening, or do you have a safe place to be?
I mean, I have a safe place to be. I just don't have any other plans since this one fell through.
I think. Isn't there a Galentine's Day party going on in the bookstore down the street? You know, reading books and books and tea, isn't it?
yeah, they're reading smut.
I don't.
Right now, they are reading the greatest minds that we have in modern time. Heated Rivalry is a great story of two men going on a fantastic journey now. Now, we do not need to rush ourselves. Just because it may have been founded started off as a fan fiction of sorts, doesn't deny its sort of grandiose nature of how wonderful it can be for two men to come from enemies to downright lovers. Heartwarming stuff, to be quite honest with you.
It's just
Very
Yes,
bright
it was
red. The second you said
interesting.
smudge, she turned bright red. She's like,
It's good. It's good smut. Don't get me wrong.
Darling, it's called Blind Date with a Book, and you get a nice treat, you get a nice calming place to just read a book that you may not know of and you will fall in love with. It might be smart, it might not. She leans in close. Heated Rivalry is a really good show, you should watch it. She's-
okay, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. And all of a sudden her phone starts blowing up with texts from the sorority, and she's got like 5 different like Galentine's Day invites. She's like, I'm gonna go get the book. I'm gonna hang out there, then I'll go to the Galentine's Day thing. I'm sorry that you guys had to clean up after me.
Not the first time.
Here, and she goes into her purse and she takes out a little thing and she hands it to you, Idalia, and goes, "Here for your troubles." And she's like, "I was gonna give it to him, but you know what? He's not fucking worth it." And she leaves. If you open the little box, it is.
I open it.
It's 2 perfectly made red velvet cupcakes in the shape of a heart with pink frosting and little glitter on it.
I closed this to save it for Tyler and Dylan. And I live my life, I suppose.
Amazing. Does anybody have any final end scenes they want to have before we close out the chapter?
I think as Pyro glitters down, she glitters down in like an alleyway and then goes back to the skate park where she just sits around and basically coaches all the skate dudes on where to bring their girlfriends for Valentine's Day. It's like, look, you gotta bring her there and then bring her here. Your girlfriend likes this, so you have to bring her here and then you have to do this. You guys can't mess this up, okay?
Question. Hey.
Yes.
Question. What if I want to, like, I know it's not her favorite color, but like I really just want she really needs like this like can opener thing. Can I give her the can opener? That's romantic, right? Because I don't want her to break her nails. Like, is that good? It's not the only thing I'm giving her,
No.
but it's not her favorite. Oh, okay. I'll save that for a different day. Got it. That's definitely not
Yes.
the only gift I got her for today. As you see him start profusely sweating.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Help. Alright. Balloons, flowers, dinner. Please do not just give her a can opener.
Dinner. I have dinner. I can make a really good Alfredo. And you see like his buddy next to him goes, I can vouch John makes a really good Alfredo.
Add steak to it and you got it.
Oh, say
You're good.
Got it. Can I bring John so he can cook the steak?
As long as John gets out before she gets there, yes.
You see John kick a rock. Oh man.
What if I want to
Take
eat?
leftovers.
Something.
What if I wanted to eat the Alfredo with
That's what you hear him like under his voice go, I wanted Alfredo too.
Not
What if I
this
want to
day,
call us
John!
Alfredo?
Not this day! You can have Alfredo some other day.
Bros
John
before
just looks
hoes.
at you and goes, this is long distance relationship erasure.
Next. I'm done with John. Next.
We move the scene over. Go ahead. What is I'm so scared to ask. But what
Okay,
does Imogen
so
do it? I'm so scared.
similarly, she glitters down back into her little cottagecore form. Somehow, some way, she gets separated from Zeta. She gets separated from Zeta, aka the Imogen handler. And she somehow finds herself at the frat house.
Okay.
And she is coaching the frat boys of like Phi Beta Kappa on the flower love languages. And she's just going, I mean, if you wanted to be basic, if you wanted to be a basic bitch about it, you could get her roses. But apple blossoms are actually quite nice because it means I prefer you all before I prefer you before all. I think she looks at one of the frat bros who I don't want to assume but is like fucking shitting himself that Imogen of all people just swore.
Yeah, he's staring
And
into
she
the
looks at him and
distance,
goes she looks at him and goes, no one will believe you. Yeah, you over there.
He starts crying. The first frat boy starts crying. The second one who raised his hand goes, what if I wanted to put like yellow roses because she's also my best friend? Is that acceptable as long as I have the apple blossoms?
Yeah. Yes, I think that would be a very nice touch. And if you wanted to maybe add a wild rose in there or a hyacinth, the hyacinth means your loveliness charms me.
Your loveliness charms me.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
But also-
I know baby's breath. You said no baby's breath, but that's her favorite flower. Can I still put it in there?
Yeah, if that's what she likes, that's what you put in there. You can put something that you like, but remember, it's her or him or them at the end of the day that you should be prioritizing.
You see him take out a dice, roll it, and goes, it's he today. He just keeps writing.
You know what? You are free to love as many people as you like. That is what my friend Rory says.
All these frat boys are all squished together. I like to think most of them, this is like the athletic frat boy house, so they're like all these huge muscular guys around tiny little Imogen. They're all cramped onto one couch taking avid notes. The one that she said, "No one will believe you," is crying in the corner as he's making popcorn for Imogen.
Fuck.
Does anyone, Rory, do you have, does Rory or Margot have any final scenes they want to get?
I'm still gonna try to get Marco to come to our 4-person reservation.
Yeah, what do you say to Margot? You guys, it's the end of the night. You guys are
Margot.
back in your room.
Marco, oh, look at that. I guess I must have made a reservation for 4 instead of 3. It'd really be a waste of a seat if you didn't come with us. There's free food in it for you.
I
Do I have to
just remembered something.
You forgot to bring it to the sorority girl.
Genesis promised the sorority girls that she would bring
12
them
years
back.
bad luck.
We're
So-
coming back to that. Don't worry, I got you. We'll circle back.
Okay, because I was like, I could get Rory out of. I mean, I can get Margot out of this. If she doesn't want to, I can get her out of this.
No, because I think it's this funny moment as Margot's kind of thinking, goes, do I have to like get all dressed up for this, or can I just come as you are for the evening?
As you are, you know we love how you are. As you are.
Yeah, and this does make it really funny because Imogen promised the sisters that Harbinger would show up, so I get a free dinner. I get a free dinner. Imogen gets 12 years bad luck. So I guess
Works.
I'm not responsible for the deals going through. So
The steak.
you know what they
Still
say.
with Tyler.
Like, you know what they say in the sorority house. Bitches that don't keep their contracts don't need sisters to pull them by their bootstraps. So
They do say that. That is written on the downstairs hallway.
uh,
Word for word.
it's on the Queen's Cup that we drink from start and end of every
Semester.
semester. Yeah, it's like our final, our rush thing we do. Because we're not like other sororities. We're different and unique.
Super unique. Super cool.
So unique.
We've really changed
So
this
cool.
place.
For the better, I think. I think we did a lot of good work here.
They'll remember us long after we're gone.
High five.
And
And they
I think
hold hands as they walk out of the
And they
out of
hold
the room.
hands as they walk
they
out.
hold hands. They hold hands as they walk out. And we zoom out and zoom back into a darkened room right as we're closing. You see a shadowed hand rolling a little marble back and forth with their 2 fingers, just back and forth, before the shadowed figure just tilts their head looking at the renewed city and just goes, well, I guess a different day. We'll see, Doom. Love may have prevailed today, but Doom is forever. And their cameras all turn off. And that is where we're gonna end tonight's episode. You all did so good. Part of the Glitter Hearts experience is we have end of session questions where I get to ask my players questions about today's events. So, end of session questions. Did you all learn something new and important about the larger threat to the world?
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing. Men.
Men
Awesome.
suck.
College age men are a threat to society.
Threat.
Did we save someone? If you are a man watching this, you know what? You're different. You're not like other men.
You're just different. You watch
You're
Untold
just,
Archives. Well, obviously, you're
if-
different.
If you're
You watch
if you're not
Untold Archives.
You're so quirky and different and cool.
if you're not feeling threatened by what we're saying, then you're not the one involved. Don't even worry about it.
X.
If
Don't
you're
worry
feeling
about
threatened,
You.
if you're feeling threatened, seek Christ and maybe therapy. I don't know.
If you're
Sucks.
feeling threatened, watch Heated Rivalry and learn about Victorian flower language, and you will become a better man. Did we save someone from the machinations of evil forces at play?
Yes.
Poor Cicely.
Yes.
Yes, we
Poor
saved
Cicely.
poor Cicely.
Cicely.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the magical heroes?
Yeah, fucking Rory's Harbinger is plotting Genesis's downfall via sorority girls.
Via sorority girls.
Wow.
We also learned that Rory has a secret Discord to bring back.
Secret Discord.
Harbinger also is very appreciative of the fans.
We also learned that Zeta, for all her rough and tumble attitude, does hold classes for her skater boys to become better boyfriends. So we learned something about everybody here today. Did we learn something new and important about the source of the hero's powers? I will
Little
say yes.
Celeste.
You learned that Celeste has to be held or jump on your heads to do the little thing. And we
Yeah,
also
that's right.
learned that Celeste takes their cheerleading lessons very seriously.
Very serious.
Yeah,
And
and
the
the
tulips.
pom-pom tulips.
Ah, got this,
I
guys.
need art of this immediately.
Did we develop new friendships or deepen existing ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we
think
can
so.
safely say with a 15 touch their hearts, Cicely is in
Heck
love with
yeah.
the sororities, with the heroes,
Yes.
and especially with Idalia. So we definitely created new friendship, deepened existing ones. The sorority girls were brought together even closer to bring down Marco. So you know what? Everybody
We
in the
all
group
pulled
answers
our power
yes.
into Harbinger.
If the group answers yes to 2 or more questions, or to 3 or more questions, everybody go ahead and mark down 2 XP. If anybody got 6 XP or above, that's a heroic achievement, aka a level up. Did anybody get a level up on this one shot?
No.
Not
But
Halfway
yet.
there, though.
But keep those
Halfway
sheets
there.
around. Perhaps a different month, perhaps a different one shot. You might come around and we might get to see these fantastic heroes again. But everyone, thank you for coming. Celebrate love, celebrate glitter, and force to be a force of positivity today. But we'll see you all later. And before we leave, we're gonna do one more round. Everyone, tell us where we can find you. Go ahead, Tiff. Start us off. You first.
You can find me mostly on TikTok at Meraki Metanoia.
Amazing. Mick.
Yes. Hi, my name is Mick. You can find me at radicalslinky on all social medias that I want you to find. You can also find me on Into Thin Air Theater, or Thin Air Theater. If you search it, you'll find it. We will be closing. We will be closed after this episode is being released, but I am currently in a production of Queer Romeo and Juliet set in the 60s, and I felt it was very fitting that I am a part of this one-shot today, so I'm very happy to have been here. But yeah, search up Thin Air Theater. It's a local Minnesota theater company, and yeah, we'll be posting a lot more photos there. And I play Tybalt, so I get to play just this little villain, little gender fluid freak of a villain, and it's been fun.
Amazing. Sky Baby. What about you?
Hi, you can find me here on Untold Archives as you are watching this. You can find me everywhere else at Sky Bunny TTV. And if you ever want to play in any of my games, you can find me on Start Playing at Sky Bunny. You should do it because I'm cool, I guess. Maybe. Slightly.
I agree wholeheartedly that you are one of the coolest people that I've ever met. And I
Stop,
know
don't cry.
my wife, aka the next person, Hades. Go ahead and round us off.
Hello there, everybody. As my wife has said, I am Hades. You can find me either in your walls or on platforms under the name at Authorities, or here on the Untold Archives, and wherever else I decide to post one day, maybe, possibly, doing stuff. Who knows? Mysteries.
Doing stuff, taking names. And speaking of names, my name is Zuli. I was so happy to be everyone's GM today. I'm a lover of all TTRPGs, including Glitter Hearts, Monster of the Week, D&D, and you can find me playing that on Untold Archives. When this comes out, we are still, or should still be playing as Salvations, heralding things. We will be playing under Jen, so make sure to watch in and tune in every Wednesday at Untold Archives as we finish out heralding the salvation or what have you. And there are whispers on the wind that there might be a Power Rangers TTRPG on the horizon. So keep a watch out for that. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram mostly under that Beer Fae. And you can find yourselves by searching deep within yourselves and making sure to touch those hearts. So thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.